Adelina, the silver medalist, my question to you is that you had the silver medal last year in Zagreb, and now you have again a silver medal. Any difference or differences between the two silvers?
Ну, я эту медаль, вторую свою серебряную медаль заслужила честно, и сегодня для меня я выиграла золото, потому что я собрала свою произвольную программу и откатала ее хорошо. Для себя я сегодня выиграла золото. И я очень рада, что сейчас у меня именно серебряная медаль.
Yes, I had the same places this year and last year, and I am very pleased with this silver medal this year, and I'm happy I could perform my program the way I could this evening, and although of course I didn't think I could achieve the gold today.
Now, Carolina, you are very rich in different medals, as we know very well. Now, third place, is it a disappointment for you or not? A bit unfamiliar, I think.
I was here 10 years ago at the European Championship. It was my second one. And I saw Julia Sebastian win, and I looked at her with big eyes, dreaming about one day to take her place. And now I'm back here 10 years later, and I can say that I've taken her place 5 times already, and it has just been such a pleasure for me to skate here. I had different programs. It was a kind of best practice I could have watching towards the Olympic Games, and so I am not quite satisfied with my skate tonight, but I can go home with a medal, and it's a big, big pleasure and honor for me.
Thank you very much.
Adelina, you just said, and I was stricken by that, you just said that I do not think that I could achieve the gold medal tonight. What made you say so? Please.
Well, actually, she had said the silver medal feels like gold to me.
First of all, I would like to inform my colleagues about some statistics. As far as I was looking around during the short time, you are the youngest ever European champion of all times. You are European champion for your very first participation, and it happened with a famous Olympic champion called Sonja Henny in 1931. First time appeared and got the gold medal. And finally, and it belongs to the question, the Russians had to wait 8 years for getting a new gold medal after Slutskaya. Now, Slutskaya was your idol at that time when she had her gold medal 8 years? You were 7 at that time. Or you had any idol, any different idol than Slutskaya?
Когда мне было 7 лет, я вообще фигурное катание не смотрела, если честно.
When I was 7 years old, I wasn't even watching figure skating.
Now, this is what I mean, but was she a kind of idol, Slutskaya, by watching her on the TV?
No, she didn't watch it.
Not watching TV, all right, it's clear. Then I don't ask anything else for you. I ask you to help me and ask different questions, please.
To Julia, my question is, you seemed very relieved at the end of your performance, but were you nervous at all before you started? And how do you think performing, especially the free program in Sochi, which is a really emotional free program, how will you be able to prepare for that in a much wider stage?
Ну, здесь перед прокатом я очень сильно нервничала, и у меня очень тряслись и ноги, и все, и слава богу, мне удалось успокоиться ко второй половине. На первом дупле это еще сказалось, но потом, слава богу, я смогла собраться и дальше все докатать уже хорошо. Ну, а эмоции мне только помогают. Я всегда думала, что они мне будут как-то мешать в технических в техническом плане я не смогу чисто катать программу, а получилось, что мне наоборот эмоции помогают.
Actually, I was very nervous before my skate. My legs were trembling, and fortunately, I was able to calm down. And in the first half of the program, you still could see nerves, but then in the second half of the program, I was able to pull myself together and to skate really well. As for emotions, actually helped me to perform well. I always thought that they would distract me, that it would affect my technique, but actually I found out that emotions are helping to better my performance.
Oh, yes. Thank you. The day I don't have any more questions, I won't be here. Thank you for your trust. Carolina, the bolero is so repetitive. It's an amazingly repetitive music, and yet you manage to make it so different each cycle. How did you work on that, and how do you feel that music within yourself?
It's very funny that the music, the original, I don't know how long exactly, but I think is about 15 minutes long. And the pace is always the same, but listening to it, you don't feel like that. You always have the feeling that it gets faster and faster and faster, but it's not true. And that's how I also wanted to build the program. The emotion gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And I'm really glad to hear that you can see that. I have had so much fun creating it with my choreographer, and somehow I always wished that it would be an Olympic program, but in the summer I didn't want to lose the creative moment with my choreographer and take a new challenge, that we decided we would just go for a new program, and then if it doesn't turn out well, I can always go back to the bolero. And that's how it happened, and I'm very happy because I feel an amazing emotion while I do it. I feel a lot of joy, and that's it.
My question is for Carolina. Will you consider to add more difficulty to the program to compete with these little ladies that can jump a lot?
Well, I think first of all I have to try and make no mistake in this program, and then I can think of adding something else.
Yes, please. Innen előről.
Zsuzsa Hegedűs from Hungary. My question is all of you. What are your plans for the future? Julia, you are only 15. This was your first European Championship and you win, which is higher and higher. What are your plans? And Carolina, your plans also. Will you continue after the Olympics? And also Adelina, of course.
Ну, мы на следующие года еще пока не планируем, пока просто идем от старта к старту, и пока все так вот, от старта к старту постепенно.
We are not looking too far into the future for the future years. We are just taking it one event at a time, one after the other.
Я живу одним днем, и будущее как идет потихонечку, ни о чем не думая, просто идет своей дорогой.
I live day by day. The future is just coming, and I go my own path.
No. You have your personal microphone.
It's okay.
All right.
I like to share.
All right. the feeling, yes?
Yeah, at this point it's quite difficult to talk about the future when such an important event is before you. You just concentrate on doing what you need for that step by step. But other than that, I will just keep on skating as long as I feel joy, and the decision will come when it's ready.
Right? Anybody else? Yes, of course. Yes.
My question goes to Adelina, that she had a mistake in the first element, but she was able to pull herself together after that and perform so well, because in other competitions it didn't happen that way.
Я просто научилась собирать голову, и, естественно, это я научилась не сама, благодаря своей поддержке, благодаря своим тренерам. Я хочу сказать им большое спасибо. Они меня вытягивают из этого состояния, и просто я третий раз уже научилась выходить из этого состояния. И просто как-то решила свою голову немножко поменять.
I learned to switch my mind, to pull myself together, and I really want to thank my coaches for that. They are really supporting me, and so I was finally able to learn. For the third time, they were able to pull me out of the situation, and I'm grateful for that.
Expectations of the Olympic Games to all.
Ну, если честно, еще там не все понятно, потому что там же еще командные чемпионаты. Мы еще просто даже пока не представляется никак это, как все это будет проходить.
So they both say that, well, we don't really have an idea what will go on. There's all the team event, and it's not all yet clear to us what will happen.
Life usually surprises you most when you least expect it, so no expectations.
Julia, you are incredibly flexible, which is mostly seen in rhythmic gymnastics. Tell us, please, what do you do for it? You was born this way, or it's just the hard work?
Ну, я уже говорила много раз, что у меня гибкость от природы, и просто мне нужно каждый день ее поддерживать.
Well, I've said it many times before. I'm flexible by nature, but I have to work on it every day to keep it.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, my dear colleagues, to come here and to prepare your reports. I think we have many interesting stories tonight. You have a great possibility to brilliant report. And now we are taking a photo, as we normally do, with all the three medalists, please.